There we go. Good morning, everyone. It is a chilly day. When the kids went off to school this morning, it was 1 degree. 1 degree outside. Elliot is still at home. I'm about to take him out for his little daily walk. He can play around and stuff, but I'm just trying to be honest, he's probably fine. Today he really could have just gone to kindergarten, but he wanted to stay home. So there are a couple of things that we can walk around and do. And I can just put him in the stroller and get an extra day of him just sitting and resting and having some cold air into his lungs. He's doing really well. Calum's got a test today that he's been working on for the past couple of days. I'm ready for this week to be over. That poor kid. It is brutal this year. I even told Roman, I don't even think this is not age appropriate. This is like, it is unnecessary how much work he has as a fourth grader. Like, I don't get it. It's not resentful. It's not that I feel resentful, but I feel very overwhelmed as a foreigner, because I don't want my kids to suffer or struggle with their German work in any way because their mom isn't German. So I have to level up so that I can be completely proficient in the things that they're doing. And that is not always easy. Okay, Calum had a music test this week. They write music notes differently here than they do in the US. So I'm having to relearn and then teach that, because for some reason he doesn't learn this in school. He's like coming home and basically I'm having to teach him everything. So it is a lot. And the teachers, I would say, are very unsympathetic to the fact that they're working with kids. I think the teachers are very, this is what it is. That's the end of it. I don't care. And I think from the parent side, I look at it as more of a team effort, where it is very difficult for the students to progress forward with the proper skills that they need in order to be independently working when there is no communication. The best way that I can kind of describe the way I feel as a parent in this scenario is I feel like the school and the teachers have just sort of thrown Calum off into the deep end. But I, as the parent, am functioning like a life raft with holes in it. The fact that we have no syllabus, we have no idea of what the kids are learning, we have no email communication, we have no information about anything, like whether it's a school trip that the kids are taking and here's some information for the parents, so about what to pack for the kids. Like, there's nothing. It's literally just like, oh, maybe Calum gets a couple of these things written down in his homework book, and I just hope to God and pray that the other parents in the WhatsApp group that are also asking the same questions, we are piecing together information as parents in a WhatsApp group. And it is a lot. So every day there's like some new surprise about what's due, what's supposed to be done. And so I'm not vlogging a whole lot because I'm very stressed. Like yesterday, I didn't vlog a whole lot because I had to sit and write a music test so that Calum could come home and do that, and then we just are done with music. And today it's going to be the same thing, but with math. And I have to go back and kind of like review again for myself, because in German, the decimal is what in the US we use a comma for, and the comma in German is what we use a decimal for. And everything is just so screwed up, and like it gives me a headache because I'm literally reading things over and over and over and having to retrain my American brain to a German way of thinking. And it's like, it just sort of like, it's just very exhausting after doing this over and over and over. And then, you know, Roman comes home and he more or less just like checks or, you know, gives a little bit of input, but I do feel a responsibility that my children's entire academic career is kind of like sitting in my hands based on how much I can do with them at home. And it's weird because it's like, why don't we just homeschool? Because that's basically what we're doing now. Why are we not just homeschooling? But that's not allowed here. So it would be, I think it would be a lot easier and better for my kids if they were homeschooling. I'm just gonna say it. It's neither one of them are really learning at school. They are both, like, I am teaching them every single thing, and it's hard because I feel like the teachers don't care, and that sucks. And I know I've got a lot of friends that are teachers. I understand the struggle. I myself taught in a school. I understand the pressure on teachers, and I understand it from the inside. But I think it's just the pure lack of empathy, the pure lack of knowledge about what appropriate development is for children in school. It is appalling to me. And this is somebody who studied this. I have a degree in the educational science of children. It is not age appropriate what is being done. And it is very stressful to sit back and watch it all unfold, knowing I can't do anything about it because I can't homeschool my kids. It's not legal unless I just take them out of Germany completely. And it is something I am thinking about because it is something I'm thinking about because I am very unhappy with the way things are done. And maybe it's just a Berlin thing. Like, I don't remember not being taught in school. Like, I understand needing extra help, or like maybe something didn't make sense, but like, he's literally coming home with books with empty pages, and like the expectation is that he suddenly knows how to do it, and they didn't even talk about it in class. I'm like, what? So to be honest, I'm not vlogging a whole lot right now because I am in this very bad place mentally, where I'm frustrated with the world. I'm frustrated with this system and the way things are working here. And I'm frustrated by a lack of voice, that I can't do anything about it unless I move my kids out of Berlin and possibly out of Germany. And then again, if I do that, if I move my kids, what does that mean? Because Roman's job is here. I hate it. I hate it. You know, I'll hand it to Callum because he's not fighting about it. He's not, you know, he's aware that he's got a lot of work to do, and he's up to the challenge. It is 100% a problem that sits solely on the system. Kids also need to run and play at some point. And unfortunately, when Callum's coming home, there's none of that. It is just work. I feel like I am on the verge of like very serious health problems because my stress and my blood pressure are through the roof. And it is frustrating because I feel like I'm living in a world where I'm constantly screaming and nobody's listening. And like, I'm just screaming into a black hole. This is not a healthy situation for anybody. You know, I understand school stress. I typically did very well in school. This is something completely different. This is ridiculous. What are we doing, boys and girls? Yeah, it's not family movie night, but I don't care. We're very tired. It's been a very, look at how red my cheeks are. It's been a very busy week with homework and tests and all that stuff. And so I figured with tonight being Thursday, the kids are basically done. Tomorrow's the last day before fall break. We're just going to do this, which we all just need. I'm just enjoying this. The kids have all had their showers. They all have their cozy jams on. And they're so cute.
Hey, you got it. It's amazing.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
And you went back to
Kindergarten.
You went back to kindergarten, huh? He's feeling better, so he went back to kindergarten today. And yeah. You got some sniffles again?
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden that I'm talking about kindergarten?
Yeah.
Okay.